Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bear Catching Jugger Bros? It's Tuesday. You know what that means. We're here hanging and chilling for another super late start NXT watch along. Once again, I sincerely apologize for us having another super late start. I sincerely apologize, guys. We're here hanging and chilling. Whoop, whoop, make sure you get your NDA signed. How's everybody doing? See who we got in the house tonight. We got Lab Rat. What are they testing on you tonight, pal? I don't know, Frank. It's so weird, but we got Frank in the house, pal. We got Cold-Blooded. Yeah, again, apologize, guys, for the later than expected start time. And what's up, Zane? Whoop, whoop. Always good to see you, pal. Yes. Yes, been there. Definitely been there. Whoop, whoop. Cheers, genitals. Whoop, whoop.
Coming out here at number one and still going strong. You gotta love it. 4 of the 5 are in this matchup. And Brooke, is this match more about luck or more about skill? As you see Miles Bourne looking at. I think a little bit of both of them is involved. I mean, you got.
Are you talking about that that end ring between Sol Ruka and Zarya? No, I didn't miss it.
That can't be just luck, Vic. That can't be just luck. You gotta have a lot of heart, a lot of will, determination. Oh yes, man. You gotta imagine if Charlie. Birthright also in that tag team championship tournament. I understand Rob Stone right now working the phones to find a replacement for Elio and Eli. But this match continuing with Dion Lennox turning things inside out. Looking to my right, Shiloh here.
Yeah, NXT is quickly turning into Dawson's Creek, pal. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
And it's all for the right to become the #1 contender to the North American Championship. We saw Miles Bourne looking on. Who knows what's going through that man's mind? But now we're about to find out who is the final competitor. Here we go.
So sorry to interrupt this match, but I have tried everything to snap him out of this funk. Everything except this one thing, or rather, a place that we've called home for so long, a place he built his name.
Hey, give me Buffy, pal. Whoop, whoop. Oh, my.
What a surprise! What's that here? What? He here? With Candice LeRae, he indeed is back. But I even got to admit, can this man even find who he once was? He's been lost, but the NXT universe is trying to help him.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's right, he was.
That's it. And no, it is not. As now all 5 men are in here, and one of these 5 men will facing Miles Bourne, Stanton River, St. Louis. Get your tickets on sale now.
Dude, there's some guys who are actually doing better getting sent to some of these other brands. Like, look at some of the guys who are getting sent going to AAA.
Trying to hold on, but Dion overpowering. And it's hard to argue that this fight right now may not belong to Dion Lennox.
Johnny Gargano is laid out on the apron. Have a heart, for God's sake. What the hell?
OTM back, and OTM has been wanting a piece of Dark State. And they got right now Dion Lennox.
Give me OTM, pal. You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Shiloh Hill, who started this entire thing, taking advantage. And just like that, into the cover. And that's our first elimination. Zeno Lennox has been eliminated. One man down, 4 men to go. Who's going to face Miles Bourne?
So we're going to picture-in-picture.
Shiloh Hill, a man who always goes around the dark web, he's even unsure what to think about when he sees Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Gargano is not right now, kid.
Now everybody's playing hot potato with Gargano.
I know Johnny better than most, and I got to admit, yeah, he's trying to find his way once again.
That was kind of a dumb, goofy spot, but it worked. Hey, what's up, Dan? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Happy Tuesday. Hope all is well. Nah, this is definitely not going the full hour. Not sure what the main event is tonight. Yeah, but it ain't going the full hour.
You know, what traumatic experience, like running it. Oh, wait a minute. Like I said, traumatic experience, like running into over 50. Oh, yes, anything can happen.
Well, I want to get to Shiloh Hill here, who volunteered to start this match. How much growth have you seen in Hill since winning LFG? Because he's in the deep waters right
whoop,
now.
Whoop.
Charlie Dempsey, who almost got the second elimination.
I mean, I must say, I got to give the young man a lot of credit. He's come out here at #1 entry. He's still in the fight right there. And I must say, he's still looking. Shiloh Hill is still looking real good in this fight pick.
Oh, again, there's Johnny Gargano.
Come on, Johnny.
And just trying to talk to a husband in the NXT universe, trying to rally him right now. And again, he's just not the same man that he once was, and that's the best I can say.
Just too white and nerdy.
His mind is back in the ring. These 3 men continuing to fight, and it's all to find out who will be the #1 contender. I think Shiloh Hill is trying to learn how to properly apply this hold as he's looking at Charlie Dempsey as we got a double submission locked in.
Well, if anybody can teach it, it's this man.
Get in the ring, Johnny. Do it.
Look at his face. He's not here fit.
And I'm more impressed right now with Jackson Drake able to hang on in this situation. Double submission, he's not giving up. And Johnny's listening to people, don't give up on yourself either.
Look at his hair, he's all disheveled. I mean, this guy's not right, Vic.
Elimination style matchup again. There's only been 1 elimination. It was Dion Lennox, who was eliminated. Oh, Shiloh Hill drops Gargano. This matchup rolling on. And we still was the #1 contender.
Shiloh Hill takes a moment to break his leg bar to go punch Gargano and then put it back on.
That is Johnny Gargano, one of the NXT pillars, returning for this matchup. obviously because of his wife pulling him out here, he has not been able to get out of the gates. I think we can agree on that, can we not?
Look, Johnny Gargano is going through a lot over these last 6 months. It is showing that.
There's Miles Bourne looking on. He wants to find out who he's facing on the biggest stage we have. Stan is ready. St. Louis, Missouri, week from Saturday. As Jackson Drake flying over Gargano and Candice to wipe out the field. And man, boy, I gotta ask you, what's your strategy right now in this match? Where we're at elimination style.
Let it all hang out, Vic. That's all you're gonna do in a matchup like this young man. Like he sees the opportunity. He sees that window open.
Depressed Gargano is the most entertaining I've ever seen that dude. Oh, he got. Oh yeah, he got hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got a hard way. Yeah, Drake busted his nose. His nose is busted. Oh, he might. Yeah, his face. Oh, yeah, it looks like his face might have hit the mat on that shooting star. Yeah, I bet you he landed. His face hit on that 450. That's what busted his nose open. Oh my, yeah, pal. Oh, make sure you sign this NDA before you do anything in this office. Face first, pal.
He certainly is. And Shiloh Hill right now is in control, but back in comes Charlie Dempsey. Some call him a technical tiger. He right now is throwing it all at Shiloh Hill.
Like I said, Charlie Dempsey.
Though luckily, just from the fact that he wasn't bleeding that as much as you would have thought, and like luckily it didn't look like it hit that much. Oh, I don't remember that. Yeah, I never watched any of that.
That sort of body control.
Guy that's been all over the world, Vic. I mean, you talk about grappling and several different dimensions. I'm talking about sambo, I'm talking about judo, I'm talking about karate, I'm talking about wrestling. This guy knows it all, Vic.
Trying to play back right now with Shiloh Hill. Looking for the trifecta. Center of the ring.
Oh, no.
And Shiloh Hill with another.
Charlie Dempsey been
eliminated. I mean, it's only a matter of time now for. Whoa! Birthright! Snacks! Counters! And now Dempsey!
Oh, yeah, and here's what's going to happen. Yeah, right here with Birthright laying Hill out. That's how Gargano goes over right here. Yep. And I will give the creative and booking credit. They protected Shiloh in this. He started the match. He went the distance, and it took him getting jumped by the rest of the birthright for him to win.
Championship opportunity. And Johnny's the only man to have held that title 3 times. Starting to burn once more as the pillar of this brand returns to stand and deliver. Born Gargano with a North American title a week from Saturday in St. Louis.
Wow, I had no idea Gargano was that small. He makes Miles Bourne look like a giant.
Before we get to St. Louis, we go to New York. I'm sorry, guys. You gotta go. I have a pressing issue to talk about with Daryl. You gotta go, guys. Briggs, I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Hey, man.
That's
What
funny.
happened last week? Nobody on my team wants to referee the match between Keanu and Jasper next week.
I promise nothing will happen. If it does, there'll be fines and suspensions.
I know you do that for us, but it's not gonna work for them, man. Keanu's just out of control.
All right, I'll think of something.
No, not at all.
I'll think of something. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Jay? How good to see you, pal? Happy Tuesday. Hope all's well. Whoop, whoop.
Presented by Progressive. Who's gonna face the coming? We're all gonna find out live next.
And so we got a hard commercial break. So cheers, genitals. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I finished today listening to the over the last couple of days. I was listening to the Stevie Richards show talking about 2K26. Oof. That's gonna be a no from me, dog, when it comes to getting that one. Whoop whoop. Yeah, the way they went into it basically told me everything I need to know about it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, save your money when it comes to 2K26. See, speaking of video games, there's one I've been checking out, eyeballing. See here, there's a one game for points that rat whoop whoop. Nice, Dan. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Yeah, I was wanting to get the Dynasty Warriors 3 remastered that was supposed to come out 5 days ago, but they ended up having to push the release date back to an unknown time at this point. At this time.
Las Vegas will host the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony at Dolby Live at Park MGM on Friday, April 17th at 9 p.m. Pacific, honoring AJ Styles, Demolition, Stephanie McMahon, Dennis Rodman, and announced earlier today, Psycho Sid joins the Hall of Fame class of 2026. Tickets on sale now via
Yeah, that was a fun game back in the day. Whoop whoop. Nice, Frank.
Journal entry: Tiffany's Epiphanies. Daddy said I'm ready to take over NXT. The real question is NXT?
Hey, what's up, Zach? Happy Natural Chocolate Covered Raisin Day to you too as well. Whoop whoop.
NXT was very important for me in my development. They made me superstar. They took me from an athlete and developed my character in a way where it's me, but it's also me over the top. I want to be called the NXT Women's Champion!
Strat has made it to the tippy top
Nice. Whoop whoop.
of the women's division here in NXT.
Winning the NXT Women's Championship took me from this new girl to the future of the business.
Tiffany Stratz from Miss Money in the Bank to the WWE Women's Champion.
I felt like I learned everything down at the Performance Center, and eventually you develop into this big, beautiful WWE superstar.
OTM, you just cost Deion Lennox the chance to go to Stand and Deliver.
That was interest on the debt that he started in Houston. 3-on-2. You remember that? They probably thought we'd forget, but nah, we collect. I'm still pulling spinners out my back.
But this goes beyond last week. The fight in Stone's office, the brawl in the parking lot at Vengeance Day. Are you worried?
We told Dark State since day one. You can't take a shot at us and walk away like nothing happened. They made it personal in Houston. We made it official tonight. We talked to Stone. So next week, 6 men, where them lights don't stop shining. New York City.
Well, who will your partner
We
be?
ain't got no friends here. We all we got. But we know somebody outside of NXT that rock with OTM. Y para que lo tengan claro esto, no se quede así. We bring somebody who don't play. New York's own.
Hey, yo, NXT.
Oh, nice. Nice. Mike Santana, a team with OTM against Dark State.
So when OTM put in the call, you know I was more than happy to answer it. Hey, yo, Dark State. Y'all felt these hands before, but never like this. You now dealing with a deadly combination of savages surrounded by a concrete jungle. And let me give you boys a little reminder. This is the Emphasis Theater. This is Madison Square Garden.
Whoop whoop.
So when y'all step off that plane, make sure to wipe your feet and pay your respects, because you stepping into Poppy's home. I'll see y'all next week. Let's get it.
What a blockbuster team in New York as we try to focus in on this tag team match because we don't know who the
Good call. Good call. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we haven't seen. Have we seen like the? We haven't seen a lot of TNA NXT crossover ever since in the last few months. Outside of Ariana being the knockout champion. Cheers, genitals. Whoop whoop. They have been.
2K26 cover star CM Punk takes over WWE
I think they've been building to both shows.
today and play the then now forever together event and earn his exclusive new card. This is. I do have to say they're caught off guard. There's no way they can't be. And
These guys, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna find
Yeah, I think they've been building to the pay-per-view as well.
saw them victorious last week in Houston.
So I got a buffering issue again. Internet and computers been acting wonky all night. All right, let me reset this real quick. Well, maybe not real quick. All right, never mind. We're good.
I gotta give everything to Sid Vicious. I'm so glad.
That was great. I know. I popped for that too. That was great.
Spears right now not looking too hot as a tag was made. Ryo legal and what a face-off this is with Nico Vance. Vance legal superstar, and it's 2-on-1 right now. Los Americanos bending, not breaking the rules as Dallas Urban letting this go. And what? Jump over.
That's that man.
Unbelievable.
The X Factor. Nico.
Whoop whoop.
Probably not in the right state of mind right now. Of course, she wants to be out here with the calling. I'm sure of that.
Oh, is this matchup continuing? I go back and I just think of the culling and how do you prepare for the unknown? There's no way they were prepared for Los Americanos, and it was Ryo who almost got the 3 and then just got taken out.
Yeah, you heard the old saying, Vince. When you stay ready, I'm talking like Nico Vance and Sean Spears. When you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That's what this business is all about.
That's certainly a good point. As a tag was made, Bravo now the legal superstar, swing and a miss, and Nico Vance didn't realize it. He certainly does now, as he just got lit up by Los Americanos. As Spears trying to interject himself for the match, he suffers the same fate. He gets wiped out. And Bravo up and over. Right.
In the power.
Wait. A little 2-for-1. Los Americanos in control. Are they headed to the finals? Say it with me, book. Hooray!
So we got a picture-in-picture.
You all right, book?
All right. caught my shoulder a little bit.
Nico Vance charged right into this table after, obviously, Los Americanos. You got the worst for the wear on your side of the table, I must say. You good?
Good, I'm good.
It's been a tough couple of weeks for you here on NXT. Last week, it was
It's all about the action. We're talking about NXT and these guys wanted. I mean, they wanted bad, Vic. And they're willing to do pretty much anything to get it. I understand. I've been there. Look at that knife in top there by John Spears with GPS.
Sean Spears, a North American champion here in NXT. He'd love to put more gold around his waist. Another championship in his cabinet, so to speak. A swing and a silver. Oh! In comes Bravo.
Bravo, right?
Down with him.
The Bravo, right?
Yes. Down with human GPS is off the mark a little bit here, folks.
That's a good point, Dan. Whoop whoop.
Lord, he's blowing Bravo in right now.
Yeah, whatever you want to
He's
call
trying
it.
to get
Hey, what's up, Scott Woodford? Good to see you, pal.
Lord,
Happy Tuesday. Hope all is well. Yeet yeet.
Americanos have competed all over the globe. Monday Night Raw, here on NXT, down in Mexico at AAA, and they always have this tag team continuity. Unlike any other team we've seen from AAA, up and over. Another little 2-for-1. And Los Americanos, who weren't involved in this tournament, find themselves in the driver's seat in this matchup.
Sean Spears. Sean Spears.
See that?
That's what I'm talking about.
I think the point of
Yeah, they've been getting a lot of work. A lot of work.
See that? That Sean Spears. So count him out. Count him out. We don't care. With the GPS and I'm going to let the X Factor go out here and take care of some business. I'm talking about you getting on some toes and step on some toes and keep on walking, Jack. Yes.
Assuming you're telling me that Nico Vance is probably someone who's had some back jack in his life.
Jack back Dick.
Whatever you want to say, right now it is Nico Vance.
Jack's back, pal.
Who has come in this match, as you called it, and has taken over.
That man. Let me tell you something. Nico Vance. Once Sean Spears got a plan. He's got a master plan. Of course, he wants no tag team championship. But what's this man right here? Nico Vance, I see NXT championship gold.
Cover.
Around this man's waist.
Whoop whoop.
I'm talking about North American gold. Around. That's what I'm talking about.
You're saying that Culling's going to have all the championships?
Just
They're
saying.
going to have all the gold? What's the...
Man, he's gonna be a future champion here in NXT. Trust me on that.
Spears lighting up.
For real, how crazy is it that putting them under hoods all of a sudden then made them more interesting and entertaining characters?
Hey, ripping at the mask is Sean Spears.
That's legal. That's legal. There's nothing illegal. There's nothing illegal about that.
No, the culture.
Nothing illegal about that. There's nothing illegal about that thing.
High cross body connecting perfectly both men down.
Talking about
This is a
tradition.
pivotal.
Thing, but it ain't about tradition. What are you talking about?
It's a pivotal point of the match. Pivotal point of the match. You
Pivotal.
are on one tonight.
That's what you're trying to
I'm all right. You seem a little rattled since last week. I'm trying to make sure that you're on your bicycle, so to speak.
Come on.
I win here.
But this right.
I want to ride my bicycle.
Right advance last week. Baylor Smokes. They await the winner of this tournament and stand and deliver a week from Saturday. The finals are going to be next week in New York. Tickets on sale now. Ticketmaster.com.
I know, right?
Text with that right there, my Los Americanos.
Big super kick under the jaw. Ryo holding on. Bravo flying through. Nico Vance. Take a look at that.
I told you that's the X Factor right there.
I can't
That's
argue
the
with
difference.
You have become a major fan, a big fan of this man, Nico
Tell you
Vance.
something, that man right there, I'm talking about just right there. Got caught with a big shot there by Bravo.
Yeah, to pull that spot off.
Trying to hoist up and showcasing some power.
You kidding me?
I don't know how much he took out of his own tank, though. Is Spears trying to run.
Commentary. I don't know how much he took out of his own taint there as Bravo goes to after he hit that slam on Nico, he went for his started reach like he had a hernia tear or something like that.
He does not like to play games. He has got a long way to fly. I think at the last moment.
The X Factor was out of his comfort zone right there. I mean, you got to stay grounded when you're
And
a
he's
big
talking
guy
to the
like
official right now,
the X
Brooke.
Factor.
The official using his own discretion right now.
I mean, this is a bona fide senior referee right here. He's not a guy that's going to make a bad call, Dick.
Well, tag was made. Spears legal. Big super kick. Buckle in the body of Bravo. Bravo thrown right into Ryo. Spears now hoisted up. Oh!
Well, that didn't work out. I like that finish. I liked that finish. Oh wait, we're still going. I thought that was the finish.
You just thought that was it.
Yeah, I did, Book. I did. You swerved me, bro.
Bravo do it earlier. I didn't want to jump to conclusions because we've been doing that here tonight in what's been a chaotic evening. But certainly our official right now does not know what's totally going on as we get a near. Oh, there's a headbutt into Spears. That loaded mask. Spears. Oh, Nico Van just got wiped out. Bravo.
2 loaded masks, pal.
Don't tell me.
Los Americanos advance to the final.
And Los Americanos over, boys.
Los Americanos. What's wrong, Book?
I mean, well, I guess if you ain't cheap, you ain't trying. I said that before, so kudos to those Americanos.
They showed up tonight after a phone call from our general manager, not knowing they would compete, but they were still up to their same wicked ways that we've seen in the past. That was Ryo to Spears. Earlier, I believed I saw Bravo load his mask as well. He took out Vance, one for good measure as well, and just like that, headed to the Big Apple.
Give me the low strong boys, pal.
Is Los Americanos. And now we got some major implications set on the final NXT before Stand and Deliver. Next week in New York City, we determine the #1 contenders to Vanity Project and the NXT Tag Team titles.
But I ain't trying to know that. You see what Jasmine said about me? I'm gonna smash his face in the garden next week, bro.
I know you two want to destroy each other, but there's not a referee willing to be a part of this match.
I don't need a referee.
And that's not how it works. You need a referee to have a match, Keanu.
Ain't my fault they scared. Tell them, man, the hell up.
Whether the match happens or not, you're going to be fine.
Fine.
Hey, yeah,
Fine.
you can't just...
Hey.
Briggs.
Look, I know I can't get any of your time, but I know someone who will be a referee for next week's match.
Yeah, who?
Me. Look, if that's how I got to get to MSG, then I'll do it, son.
Yeah.
Yes, I can control them. You don't scare me. They don't scare me. You don't scare me.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
All right,
I know.
look, if you want it, you got it, Briggs. If you think you can handle it...
Oh, he held down New Catch Republic. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
I'll see you in New York.
Points, Dan.
I now want to be our interim general manager, but the time is now. Tony D'Angelo, Ricky Saints, getting ready. Booker NXT champion Joe Hendry will be watching closely.
I was reminded that Tony D'Angelo and Ricky Saints, pal. Whoop, whoop. I said we have a hard commercial break. I'm going to step outside for the Smoky Toki and be right back, pal. Whoop, whoop. Wait, what's this?
Blake, I need my title back. I'm here for you.
Ooh, that's... Hey, props to Shawn Michaels. That's how you go into a commercial break. That is a good hook going into commercial break. Because earlier, Shiloh Hill had shown where had given Tatum Paxley a piece of paper that told her where Blake Monroe was at. And now we see her arriving there during the commercial as we go into commercial. Good shit. That's good writing. Whoop, whoop. All right, Smoky Toki time. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. And back. Sorry about that.
Next week, you and I are going to meet face to face, and this door will be in between us. Bring my title.
I mean, Booker, it's been chaotic just about
All right, I liked that. Of course, it felt like, in my opinion, I think Paxum let her off a little bit easy. Paxum Stanley let Blake off a little bit easy there.
What's up? It's your favorite hood house princess, Sexy Red. I can't wait for the spin deliver.
Oh, God.
But next week in NYC, that's the real test. Lola versus Kendall, the tag finals, and Keanu versus Jasper. It's going up. See you in St. Louis.
I'm so embarrassed that she's from my city. I'm so embarrassed that she is from my city.
Josh Briggs will be the special guest referee when Jasper Troy and Keanu Carver meet in a true battle of the big men next Tuesday live from New York City. We also learned earlier tonight OTM has some backup in the form of TNA World Champion Mike Santana. Six-man tag team action takes place next week right here on NXT. And on the final NXT before Stand and Deliver, the biggest crossover athletes meet. Vice Gray, who will become the #1 contender.
And honestly, to be fair, it seems like the way they're building to next week's NXT, the New York City NXT, is also like it's a stop on the. That show itself is building to Stand and Deliver.
Introducing first, accompanied by all ego campaign from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 210 pounds.
Yep, they're going to be in one of the. I forgot what the exact name of that. Of the. Where exactly it's at, but it's not Madison Square Garden, but it's like one of the adjacent ones. That's kind of like how the Manhattan Center was. Or is it something different? Or am I thinking something different?
NXT Stand and Deliver is presented by. You all right?
I'm good, dog. I'm good.
Your whole attitude changed when you saw Sexy Red. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 252 pounds.
I have not seen that one yet.
Booker, here's a man of conviction, but also has been a man of his word. I don't think
Let me
either
see
of us
something
could
real
argue
quick.
that since he returned late last year.
Never mind. They're currently up in the middle of a site update.
Unbalanced, maybe manic. But I'm gonna tell you right now, he's very, very focused. Intent. That's a very
about the man and where he's been and what's been going through his mind, but he is a mat technician going all the way back to his collegiate days. And Ricky Saints doing his best right now to stay in control. And I got to admit, point Saints.
That Louisiana boy is holding his own inside the square circle with Tony D.
Shoulders back down, rolling right over. Saints trying to hold on. It's now Tony D'Angelo who is in control. And look, Tony's right up your alley. He's a man who's not about gone after anyone that's been in his path, and that includes, by the way, the champion Joe Hendry.
Because Tony D knows, man. He's had a so-called family before. He's been screwed. I mean, he knows exactly what it feels like for your boy to turn the back on you. You don't want that anymore.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
There's a power on display.
Oh, yes.
Ricky Saints and Joe Hendry wanted to face Tony tonight. It was Saints who got the match. Needless to say, Booker, as we've seen all night, maybe we're seeing a little bit right now, tensions are indeed high here at NXT as a week from Saturday. They stand and deliver. I mean, Ricky Saints can't even stand his own 2 feet.
Tensions are high right now. Ricky Saints is out here trying to get the job done. And
whoa. There's maybe an overhead belly to belly. Ricky fighting his way free and trying to break that hold. Tony D'Angelo's both men here on the outside, and now you talk about pure power. Elbow's not quite locked.
Ooh.
Ricky Saints.
That could have went bad. That toss the outside and the inside could have went bad.
Let's call it distraction.
Paige talking trash. Saints are now looking over at Ethan. And took a little bit too much time. And now Ricky gonna pay the price.
That was a good camera shot. Props to the cameraman, whoever's behind that camera person that was holding the camera. That was a good shot. Because like when D'Angelo got Ricky up, Ricky had his head right up and his head sold sheer terror on his face, and the camera lens was right there. That was such a great shot.
Both Paige and Saints tried their best to one-up each other. Not just what we've seen backstage, but what we've also seen in the ring. They tried to do it last week, and they tried to one-up Joe Hendry in Houston. And
Let me tell you something. Ethan Page, you can say what you want to say about Ethan Page and Ricky Saints, but those guys, they make each other better. It's about competition. Both of these guys stepped in there in NXT. I'm talking about North American NXT Championship.
Hey, what's up now? So good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Happy Tuesday. Always good to see you, pal. This has been a fun NXT. This has actually been a pretty fun NXT so far.
They can only be one. But you need somebody pushing you at the same time, Nick. Trust me, I know.
You're saying iron sharpens iron.
NXT's been regularly making the top 3 every week.
Does that put Tony D'Angelo on the back of all this because he's got no one in his corner? He's got no one pushing him except his own thoughts.
I get that. But Tony D, like I say, he's a guy that's been around here in NXT, fighting, scratching, and clawing, and become that guy. Now, he has a perfect, he said the first year, opportunity. He has the perfect opportunity to take NXT by storm.
Ricky Saints has taken the NXT Universe out of this matchup, has taken control of it as well. And Tony, a nasty run-in with those steel steps, and now Saints just...
Who's the balance? We don't have like balance. Oh my God, man.
Ethan Page.
Oh, the pose action. He's feeling good.
Tony D'Angelo now starting to fight back a little bit. In this match, D'Angelo, a couple of right hands trying to create separation. And Tony D, a man who's fighting for himself. Phase 2, he said, was to capture the NXT title. Didn't care who had it, if it was Ricky, if it was Ethan, but Saints with a kick right now, dropping down all his body weight into that arm, into the cover, knee into the face.
Nice, Nelson. Whoop, whoop.
Booker, that's the same shoulder, that's the same arm that went into those steel steps about 4 or 5 minutes ago. A body part has been now targeted by Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints on top of his game right now. I'm talking about just bringing it to Tony D. And you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Ricky Saints, he ain't running, he ain't ducking, he ain't hiding. He's going mano a mano with Tony D.
Oh, Ricky Saints be the man who has his hand held high at the end of tonight. as NXT continues.
Got any OGCs in the house? Yes, we do. We got one. It's Colin, pal. What's up, pal? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Always a pleasure, man. Hope all is well, my brother. Whoop, whoop.
Everyone Booker wants to be part of Stand and Deliver.
It's a big night. It's a big night, Stand and Deliver. I mean, everybody, you know.
Cheers, Generals. Whoop, whoop.
And I'm gonna tell you right now,
No bread, no water, just OGCs. Oh, yeah.
like this tonight is all about the victor moves on, the loser moves to the end of the line. And you know what they say, nobody bombs a beat.
No, he ain't a boss, but he ain't a godfather.
Not today. And now they're going to take Ricky Sage for the ride. Big suplex.
Whoop, whoop. Point slab rat.
Take another look at the power and battling through the entry. Tony D'Angelo's been favoring his arm since he went into those steel steps. D'Angelo, who now answers to only himself, wants the one thing that has escaped him his entire career, that being the NXT title, and you cannot blame him for wanting to add that accolade.
I tell you right now, it's not going to be easy for Ricky Saint right now. He's doing the exact same thing, Vic. The exact same thing, and that is the NXT championship.
Saint trying to showcase his own power, maybe looking for a little Rochambeau. D'Angelo able to slip, lands on his feet, swing and a miss. Saint's picking up steam, and a spear. Will it be enough to keep D'Angelo down in another near fall?
See the experience of Ricky Saints coming into play right here tonight. Playbook is very, very deep on the young man. So I'm gonna tell you, you cannot count Ricky Saints out here tonight.
You cannot, and he's looking around, maybe looking for Ethan Page, who they've had a few arguments, but nonetheless they are aligned here.
Here's the thing, I don't quite know them. I've never really done it. Is it like that?
They want to become a two-time NXT champion, but they got to get past Tony D'Angelo.
Two man shares one common cause, Vic. They know exactly what it takes to get there.
Well, then who's more deserving of becoming a two-time NXT champion?
It's not about
Is it Page or is it Saints?
It's not about deserving, Vic. It's about who has the most star power. That's what Ricky Saints. That's what Ethan Page is fighting for. Who has the most star power?
Well, look, all these men want the same thing as we've talked about. The main event, a championship match, Stand and Deliver, live in St. Louis a week from Saturday, streaming domestically live on YouTube,
Whoop, whoop.
internationally on Netflix.
Why does Tony D'Angelo look like a shorter Sami Zayn now?
Ricky Saints, though, is in the driver's seat of this matchup. Oh,
A shorter, thick. He looks like a shorter but thicker Sami Zayn.
no. Look, it could be nasty, but did that just wake up Tony D'Angelo?
Backfire right here on Ricky Saints, Vic. This could backfire. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that could have been a knockout blow. Saints' body just buckled. D'Angelo now. Big clothesline. Turning Saints inside out. Saints doesn't know where he is. He thinks he's
Oh, my.
delivered last year. Taking on Ethan Page. Overhead belly to belly. Charging in D'Angelo. Saints again rocked. Saints again tossed. Page on the outside. His face about to match the color of his jacket. And bam! That's a spear. Crush it. Rib break it. And Ethan Page, you don't want anything.
I was gonna try to avoid that.
Back in. And going for maybe a run. Oh, come on, Page. A cheap shot. One-sided attack. The official had no choice but to ring the bell for the disqualification. Oh, yeah. Big, tough guys help them.
That's what friends are for. You always talk about. You always talk about friends. Real friends. This is what it looks like right here.
Paige and Saints making D'Angelo pay. What did Paige just say?
I don't know what he said, but look like something's about to happen.
These two turning D'Angelo permanently. And there's Joe Hendry, the NXT champion. Just like last week.
Yeah, he got ripped off, pal.
Trying to get one up on Ricky Saints. Hitting, dropping, throwing anyone in his way. And do you believe in the NXT champion? And Hendry didn't forget a little standing ovation for Tony D'Angelo. Joe Hendry did not forget the past. All four of these men, tempers flaring, egos being battered, egos being bruised. And with smile on the face of Tony D'Angelo, with confusion in the eyes of Paige.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And who knows what's going through the mind of our NXT champion, Joe Hendry. All I know is when you look at these four, we got combustible elements set to explode all for the NXT championship. But look on the final NXT before we make it to St. Louis. We're in New York, and the two biggest crossover athletes are going to go one-on-one. Vice, Gray, who will become the #1 contender? Who will punch their own ticket to St. Louis? Who will find themselves in a stand and deliver championship match against the women's champion, JC Jane? Not only that, we got a 6-man tag team match with TNA World Champion Mike Santana joining forces with OTM. They're going to take on Dark State in a 6-man tag team clash. And then no other referee wanted to take part.
Yeah, I dug it. I was with it.
It's going to be Jasper Troy, Keanu Carver. They're going one-on-one live in New York next week.
Yeah, that's the only one they're keeping it consistent with is Miz.
We are just 2 weeks away from Stand and Deliver after what we just witnessed tonight in our main event. What can you tell us about the NXT Championship match?
Well, Sarah, it was a chaotic night from start to finish, and after what just went down in the main event at Stand and Deliver, it's going to be Joe Hendry defending the NXT Championship against Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, and Tony D'Angelo in a fatal 4-way match. And next week, I'm going to have all 4 of those guys sign the contract to make it official in NYC.
It's going to be an incredible night.
I know.
All right, and that is it for NXT tonight. Whoop, whoop. Which I think will definitely, as far as best wrestling show this week, will once again finish in somewhere in the top 3. Fun show tonight. Good shit. Whoop, whoop. All righty. I like that. I like that, lad. It would be good for them. It would be good for them to get reps and practice, especially on a weekly TV show. All right, so that's going to be it for us tonight. Well, as far as the NXT Watch Along goes, thank you guys so much for stopping in, hanging and chilling. Always a pleasure. Kicking it with the HMG fam, Bearcats and Jugger Bros and OGCs. Whoop, whoop. All righty, so we got Wednesday Locker Room coming up here in just a minute. Tomorrow we have the Next Level Wrestling Review. We have the AEW Dynamite Watch Along and Belt Count. And then on Thursday we have the Friday Locker Room and then the JCW Lunacy Watch Along and the TNA Impact Watch Along. Hey, Dan, always a pleasure, man. And thanks for stopping and hanging and chilling, pal. Whoop, whoop. And then Friday, we have the TNA not Genesis. Keep getting these names mixed up. TNA Sacrifice watch along this Friday and bell count this Friday instead of SmackDown. And then Saturday, we have HMG Insanity, followed up with the HMG AAA Ray De Reyes watch along. I believe this week, it is the final week of that. And then Sunday, we got The Wreckage, and then HMG After. Yeah, HMG. Yeah, it is HMG After Dark. I'm going to be doing Trailer Park Boys, picking that back up to get ready for season 13, which is going to release at some time in April. And then Monday, we have the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack. And also, you can catch us on. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell so you know when we're live. And then tonight we have, I'm sorry, not tonight. Getting ahead of myself there. Also, we're on Patreon.com/Hameen Media Group. A lot of great exclusive content over there. And check out our friends over on YouTube.com/The Vince Russo. And also their Patreon.com/RussoTWC. And if you're on the have to watch the most fun and entertaining wrestling product that airs weekly, that's on YouTube. Psychopathic Records. YouTube.com/Psychopathic Records. Every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. We start our watch along at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. And then once that's TNA starts, we pause that, go to TNA, and then finish Lunacy afterwards. So that's a long night for us. And as always, you can catch me on Twitter, or as the kids call it these days, the X, at LG Brandon Whoop. And also we're going to be continuing the party in about 15, 20 minutes over on twitch.com. It's not twitch.com. Twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop Whoop. We're going to be doing Final Fantasy X-2 and Final Fantasy VIII. Plus karaoke. So if I don't get to see you there tonight, hope to see you on some of the other shows. If not, we'll have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your morning. Have a great evening. Have a great afternoon. And much love. Whoop, whoop. Take care, y'all.